Hi everyone, me again in overcast Smyrna, Georgia on a lovely Monday morning, just about noon. Thought I'd get out and ride. One of the first days we've had where it hadn't been just oppressively hot, and so had something I was going to share with you. You know, we all go through rites of passage. You know, when we first get out of diapers, when we get our first long pants, our first girlfriend, you know, our first car, going out on our first date, getting your first job. There are so many little milestones that we pass that at the time really don't seem like much, but looking back on them, you can mark them as the start of a new life, where you got a little older, or you got some more responsibility, or you got more knowledge, or something happened to you. As you get older, the milestones are not always great. Lost both my parents. Fortunately, I still have my children and my grandkids. I know some people who have lost some of theirs, and it's be something that would be horrible. But didn't want to get on anything macabre. I just wanted to talk about getting older here again. There's another milestone. My lovely wife is retiring in just a few days, and she's been carrying me on her health insurance through Delta, which has been great. And I signed up for Medicare A. Yes, it's going to be a Medicare talk, so if you don't want to hear about it, now's the time to bail. I signed up for A when I retired and got to 65, but because she was covering me, I didn't sign up for B, which is you know, the one you have to pay for. So now she's retiring. I've got to get back on to B again, and fortunately it was not a problem. Went down to our friendly Social Security office here in Smyrna, and as always, we've been there several times. They couldn't be nicer if you were paying them money to do it. But got me all set up for B. My B is going to start here in another couple of. Thank you very much. And my B is going to start here in another couple of days again, and we also had some other options we wanted to consider. Well, you know, you've got a whole alphabet of options and plans and things like that you can get that are not covered by the government, but there are regulated by the government. And one of the ones that a lot of people get is D, which is for drug coverage, and that's a pretty smart one to get. It doesn't really cost much. Just really not even, I think in my case, it might not even be $20, I'm not sure, a month. But then you've got to come up with the other one. Now, Medicare, Medicaid A and B covers 80% roughly of everything you need. So you know, if you want to, unless you're made of money, you might want to consider getting something else. Well, we opted for G, and G covers about everything. Everything else, I think we've got a very low minimum deductible, one time a year thing, less than $200 a piece. So anyway, didn't want to get into the specifics of it, but what I want to tell you about the process. My wife, as a flight attendant, another flight attendant who retired before she did, recommended we call this gentleman and said he's a broker and he handles all this. He keeps track of all the insurance companies, and he can recommend something for us. And so we said great. So we called and talked to him. Well, we gave him all the information and got him all set up, and he gives it. We have our final phone call with him to where we're getting ready to pick out exactly what we want. And something occurred to me, and I said, let me ask you a question. I'm not really a Georgia resident. And he said, what are you talking about? I said, well, my wife has a house here, and I'm down here helping her look after her mother at the moment, but really I'm a North Carolina resident. All my Social Security stuff goes to North Carolina. And he says, oh, that's a problem. And I said, it is? And he says, yeah. I said, I'm not licensed to operate in North Carolina. And I said, oh, great. Okay, well. So I was just going to say, okay, well, go ahead and take care of my wife, and I'll find an agent in North Carolina to deal with. And he said, no, I know somebody. Let me call him, see what we can work out. But he laughed about it. He said, I've been doing this for 30 years, and he said, I've never had a situation where a husband and wife lived in different states. So, being difficult again, that's my job, So anyway, the long and happy end of it is the only reason he was even worried about it is there is a discount. A husband and wife get a discount if they do all this together. And so he's trying to save it. It's like 7%, which is not insignificant, but it's not a deal breaker either. So who knew? So last I heard, everything is up and running. I got a call from my new agent in North Carolina, and I think my wife is waiting for the final call from him to be sure everything is copacetic, and we're just going to wait for the insurance company to see if they're going to go along with our plan, our evil plan. If not, we'll just do them individually. No big deal. So, but that's a rite of passage. You're going to get to that point. Hopefully. If you live long enough, and that's all you got to do. You just have to live long enough. You're going to be someday signing up for your Social Security, trying to pick a plan, see what's going on, your Medicare and all that good stuff too. So, just thought I'd share it with you. That's, my life now. I'm old, I'm retired. She's going to be retired. Hopefully we're going to get a chance to get out and ride a lot more, weather permitting and mother permitting, and, we'll see how it goes from there. But, just see how things go. Anyway, hope you're having a great day. For here, it's a beautiful day to get out and ride. It's supposed to rain sometime this afternoon, so I thought I'd get out this time of day. But I haven't ridden in quite a while, and I think I'll just ride some more. All right, everyone. Well, take care. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.